check out this video. It'll usher in the point of everything.
Too earlier. You're a real nice guy. Come here.
Back him. Oh, this is gonna be.
He's mean. But it's all good. We have one more song.
Beautiful, isn't it? I recently read a book by this same author. She is known as Chibi on the Birthday Massacre. She's the vocalist, and she also wrote a book by her real name, Sarah Taylor. Boring Girls. There are few women in metal, you must admit. Metal is populated by mostly male people, but this does not stop women from getting into metal. This doesn't stop anyone regardless of what they decide to be from getting into metal. But in this book, Boring Girls by Sarah Taylor, it tells, without giving too much of the book away, it tells the story of a girl, a high school girl, who grows up and wants to become a metal singer. She wants to master her growls and all the sounds that you may hear in death metal or Viking metal or any metal that encompasses a tone of voice that not everyone is used to. Metal music is a niche, and it's not very populated, and we are proud of it. We're proud of that. Maybe I don't see a lot of people being too proud of seeing metal music becoming the mainstream. But back to the novel. When this girl, Rachel, grows up, she starts to experience the atrocities or the not so glamorous life of touring. And Sarah Taylor, the author, tells a lot of detail, goes into a good amount of detail as to what touring life is like, what it's like to go and be filthy when you're on tour, because it's exhausting to stand on stage for 3 hours and sing your heart out or play a guitar or be on the piano. You get sweaty. That's what happens. And then you have your fans who look up to you and think you are an idol, a deity, a god, a goddess, and you're just another person who sweats and takes a dump once in a while. There's a detail in this book where she is on the bus touring and she says that bus water can be pretty nasty, where you shouldn't even wash your face without water. You shouldn't even take a shower with it. You just have to wash yourself with water bottles wherever you can find them. And then you're occupying the space with 5 or 6 other people who may or may not decide to do the same laundry at the same time as you, or even at the same rate as you. And then your bus smells of whatever it is that it's supposed to smell like. Not too many women are a fan of that. I admit, men tend to be more careless of what they smell like, and women are more considerate and mindful of it. So women have to enter this realm where that is occupied mostly by men. And then you have the men who make fun of you, who don't take you seriously because you're a woman, because you want to do something that not a lot of people are doing. This girl, Rachel, is going out, and she describes in the book how someone is making faces at her, just like in the video. He's making faces at her, criticizing her voice, not taking her seriously, just thinking, oh, that's another woman. That's a woman who is doing quite silly things. But Sarah or Rachel, almost Sarah, notices this and takes charge and knows she's the one to be respected. She's the one who built this and wrote the lyrics, built the music, and crafted something that is known as the Birthday Massacre, or like is known in the book, Colostomy Hag. Not this man, and it will never be this man. So she takes care of him. And in the book, there are more violent ways that hecklers like this are taken care of. Now there's one more point. When I read this book, and it's also about murder. I had just spent hours reading about Ted Bundy, a serial killer. But I noticed some correlations between Ted Bundy and this book. You begin to justify your murders. I saw someone in this book, and without giving it away too much, there is murder in this book. But I noticed the detail as to how someone would feel after they kill, and then they would say, you know what, they deserved it. They deserve that, and they should have been punished harder for it, or it was going to happen to them eventually. So why not speed up the process? That's exactly what Ted Bundy noted in Conversations with the Killer in the book. That's exactly what he said before after he started getting into the voyeurism, getting into whereas watching women get naked from in a sneaky way is not enough, and now he wants to strangle them or kill them. But what's different from Bundy and the killer in this book is that the killer in this book did it for revenge. This is what they will say in the beginning of the book. I'm not spoiling it. You'll read the beginning of the book and say, I did this for revenge. I did this because it had to be done. But the justification remains the same. If you're a woman and you are in metal and you work hard just as anyone else has, all the respect is given to you, all the respect you deserve, and any hecklers will have their asses stomped out. This is Estebanation.